to do that. It was just there in front of him. He was like, oh. And so James is then sharing with those people the revelation he's received about the blood of Jesus. See, it's flowing out of him, and then he wants to do it and express that outside. Then he comes back into the middle circle, which is here now today, and he shares the story with us. He shares. He doesn't come just to go, what's for lunch, guys? When's this going to be over? He comes with something on his heart. I've got something to share with you. I've got something that I want to encourage you guys with. I've got something that I want to sharpen you with. Do you know what I did? I learned this week, and this is how I used it. And then we go, brother, thank you. That's like you getting out there and doing something for Jesus. And that makes me want to go out there and do something for Jesus. As I learn, I want to use it, right? So that's what the middle circle is all about. Who have you got in your life that you're going to walk with, that you're going to be real with, that you're going to journey with? And this is a big topic on Deb's heart. What does real community look like? What we have here is the makings of real community. The ability to talk genuinely with people, to get heart to heart with people. That middle circle does two things. It looks inwards to the inner circle and says, how do I encourage you as an individual? So James, how do I encourage you? James, how do you encourage me? How do we encourage each other? But I also go, how do I help James think outwards? How do I help Deb to go outwards? Steph go outwards, Joe go outwards. How do I help Justinia go outwards? So the middle circle builds the inside circle and builds the outside circle. That's the purpose of it, right? All right, so those three circles and that way of living is a rhythm. But guys, we will all keep failing. I keep saying to Mum, Steph, if I rely on if I look at who I am as a person, I'd be so discouraged. Because it's like what I said to you. I want to be fit. On one hand, I might think next thing I've got a chocolate in my mouth. Like, what are you doing? You know. And I feel like if we're honest with ourselves, that's how we live life. We're going to go 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and 2 steps forward, 1 step back. But eventually, you're either going forward, saying the same, or going back. You're either going 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, means you're going nowhere. You're either going 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, which means you get fatter, right? Or you're actually going 2 steps forward, only 1 step back, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. I'm actually getting better. And so not to get discouraged with yourselves, guys. Like, none of us are perfect. Guess what? I'm not perfect. I'm so not perfect. None of you are perfect. But if we start to go, you know what? I want to be in that 300. I want to be in that army. The army where we're going to absolutely live for Jesus. And who's committed to that? Are you committed to that? Are you committed to that? Who wants to be like that? And that's what we want to help each other with. And our middle circle, we go, come on, guys, let's become that army for Jesus and live for him in these last days. And so that's what we're really excited about. And good old Deb here has been thinking, how do we put some structure to this so that we can do this together? You know, what's the way that we can do this in a way that we can activate not only each other, but fellow brothers and sisters who may be stuck in that third soil being choked? How do we go, guys, let's renew our commitment. Let's not just be potter or blacksmith, or let's be the soldiers that when Jesus goes, who are you? Let's go, cool, you know, we're here to follow. I'm on fire. I'm here to follow you, Jesus. I'm here to live with all my might for you. You guys haven't seen this level, well, you guys have seen it in your own ways, but another level of commitment that we as adults want to hit. Like we're kind of going, guys, we want the Christian 6-packs. Like if spiritual faith was 6-packs, we want 8-packs. That's where we want to go. We don't want to just cruise and go, I want Christian. It's okay. I've got kids that are Christian too. No, that's not the mission, guys. We've got to get out there and go, I want to go crazy for Jesus, right? Which might mean I want to be, the best whatever I'm doing I can be, so that I can talk to more people. I want to be like an awesome, business person, or I want to be an awesome dancer, or I want to be an awesome, whatever it is that you want to do. Why? Because I want to shine for Jesus. And it's just this whole thing that we want to unpack with you guys. It's not this robotic, if you do this, then you are a good Christian. If you don't, then you're a bad. It's, who are you, Jasper? Who are you, Reese? Who are you, Justinia? Who are you, the way God's made you? And how can we help you find your mission? And in that middle circle, we're going to help you both ways. So that's what we're on about. Do you want to share anything?
Amazing, Danny.
Yeah.
That's a lot to unpack.
Look, it's been a long, amazing journey, I think, and as a group of, even our families, as we've done this over the last year and a half, I think we're just coming to that place where we're,
No, I said last year and a half already.
yeah, year and a half since we've been doing kind of house church and just, you know, doing church as a small community, this unraveling of the significance of that. And so, yeah, as Danny's been saying, Adrian, me and him have really been trying to unpack that, not just for us as a community, but in a way that imparts what we've learned to the rest of the church, the rest of the body. And like Danny was saying, even you guys, like kids, as you've been on a journey together, you've grown so much closer. You can see you can be yourselves and really, you know, like have some splats here and there, and you love each other and you know each other. And there's something really precious about that as you guys grow up, that we've recognized that we want to be able to keep on this learning process, but be able to bring others on the journey. And it's been this thing where it's not necessarily we're building a church where everyone come to this and come to our group. It's really kind of not so much that, as we've seen even this week. You know, it's still just our 3 families and Simon on on Zoom, but the experience of being church together is actually so rich and it's so beautiful. And I think if we can impart some way for people in their own communities to experience a depth of being the church together, that is what we're experiencing, and that can catch. I think there's something that the Lord wants to do with that. And so that's why we're kind of laboring towards finding a bit of a model or a bit of a, you know, a pathway that that can do that. So it's kind of like our group is a bit of a test case as we talk through this stuff. And for us as a group, we've gone through a lot together in this inner circle. We've done, like, we went through emotionally healthy spirituality together, which was, you know, which was foundational as individuals to work through stuff. And we all have stuff, whether you're like 9 years old, whether you're 12, 14 or 30 or 50 or
51.
oh my gosh, you know, we all struggle with things, and we all hit walls, and we need each other, don't we? We actually need to sharpen one another. It's really hard to do life on your own, you know, and to understand what's going on deep within your spirit. And so that's where we feel, you know, we've come a long way, but being able to talk that through and being able to kind of, so even today we've recorded the session because Danny was on fire, wasn't he? You just did a full preach, because we want to be able to capture these moments of impartation, but also we'll break into groups, and your kids can also go with Joe, and we want to I guess encapsulate in being able to impart both sort of what we've learned, and then the model is to always what we've been doing, just be able to break up into small groups and go deeper and chat about, you know, the stuff that we talk about. So it's kind of, that's the simple model that we've been doing all through, but we want to be in a way that others can receive it as well. Does that make sense? Cool. Awesome. Well, Si, do you have anything to say? You look like you're just thumbs up.
Just taking it all in. Really good. Thanks for sharing, everyone. James, Danny, Deb. So yeah, very inspiring. I love it. Good to see all the kids there too, and the dogs.
Dog church. That's right.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, Si. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Wait, with the kids,
yeah.
I want to ask you guys a question from last week. All right? I want
Oh,
to see your
no.
memory. Yeah.
Oh,
Just show me. No, wait. In your own mind.
She probably
Come
memorized
on.
it the whole week.
Come on, I want to see what you guys remember. All right? So,
What was it? What did
do you remember any of it? Okay. In your own minds, wait. Okay. Do you remember it? Do you remember it? My boys are the only ones who don't remember it. Oh, my God. All right. Bang. Right, yeah, good. Stop there. You got the first one. Good. Okay, what happens after that?
Fine-tuning.
Very good. Then what happens?
Objective morality.
Wow.
Very good. Then what happens?
Cross.
Cross.
And then testimony.
Yes, ma'am. Very good.
Amazing.
That's awesome. Okay, listen. So I just want to give you one more part to that, okay, so you won't forget it. Just hear me out. Hear me out. So these are the 5 things, Si, that we've been talking about. 5 things as to not necessarily but the proofs, but together they are reasons to believe in Jesus. The 5 things, right? So I'm going to go through them with you again quickly, with a view that as I'm taking some time with you guys, I'm going to take you through one at a time slowly, so we can just get some grasp of it. But I just want to improve the story a little bit to help you remember it. So what we were doing to mums and dads, so we know, right? We were closing our eyes and we were imagining that something was bubbling up in our hands. Boom! Explodes, right? Something explodes in our hand and our hand's on fire, right? Except the main thing that's on fire are the tips. Just as it explodes, this is a new part of the story, 2 firemen run in with a hose. You know one of those big hoses? And he points it at you and goes, do you want me to put it out? Do you want me to put it out? Like he wants you to put out the fire on your hand. And you go, no, I'll do it myself. So that's when you go, I'm going to do it myself, right? You go, I'm fine, I'll do it myself, right? And then he's waiting there and he goes, are you okay? Are you good or bad? And you say, are you good or bad? Are you good or bad? He's going, are you good or bad? Is it okay? You go, I'm okay. You turn it around and then something else is on fire and he gets the hose out again and goes, ready? This time I'll do it. And you go, no, wait, I'll do it myself. And you go this way and you knock it out, right? And then after that, you're very thankful. So those 5 movements, 1, 2, right? 3, okay, 4 and 5 are the 5 reasons to believe in Jesus. Right, so we'll go through them and you'll remember them. And then when they fly around in your head, you'll remember them. They'll always be there. You'll see them everywhere. You'll see those answers everywhere.
That was a Danny original.
Okay, that was very good. I didn't quite catch that, but I look forward to unpacking it next time.
I'll unpack it with you next time.